Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the Samskar Light of Samskara. Today happens to be May 5th and this is the 104th birth anniversary of great engineer Shri S. Balekundri. S. G. Balekundri Shivappa Gursiddappa Balekundri. He was born in May 1922 to the parents Lakshmi Devi and Dr. Gursiddappa Shankarappa Balekundri, who was a veterinary surgeon. And he went to Pune to do his engineering in Ferguson College. From there he went to England, and there in Edinburgh University he was the first Indian to get the gold medal in engineering. After that he went to Sweden and he learnt the dam building and the planning. And when he came back, he was working in Maharashtra in the Mumbai presidency. But during the Ekikarana, when the unit or depending on the languages, when the whole states were formed, at that time he came back to Karnataka as a Kannadiga, and then he continued his service as the chief engineer, engineer-in-chief, administrator and the chairman of the electricity board. And apart from that, he was the person who started with the drip irrigation, small scale irrigation, lift irrigation, almost you name all the irrigation. He was the father of irrigation in Karnataka. Vishweshwaraya built Kannambadi Katte, whereas Balekundri built Almatti, Ghataprabha, Malaprabha, Narayanpur, Hidkal. You name all the places, it was he who planned and executed them. And today, whole North Karnataka, if at all irrigation has occurred, it is because of him. After him, not a single new dam has been built and no irrigation project has been taken up like the way Balekundri did during his lifetime. And his lifetime was such a wonderful place, because right from the common man to the greatest people, everybody admired him and everybody respected him. Once I had gone to Mandya for the female feticide for the protest, and the older generation of farmers, they came to me and they said, "We are so happy that Balekundri Sahib's daughter is here." And they said, when he came to talk about the optimal utilization of the Kaveri water, the whole Mandya and people around, all the farmers had come. Na bhuto na bhavisho, the whole ocean of the people was there, and till now no other function we have had such a crowd who are with the rapt attention. They were listening to Balekundri Sahib. And once a person came with his grandson, and when he saw the nameplate in the hospital when I was working in Jaydeva, he asked, "Amma, how are you related to Balekundri Sahib?" Then I said, "I'm his younger brother's daughter." Then he said, "Amma, we had problem in crossing the river, and then people were struggling what to do. We went on begging everyone, but nobody listened. But in 9 months, Balekundri Sahib built a bridge across, and then all our goods and everything we were able to take to the other side and sell. And hence all our people, we had the banana trees all along in 3 kilometers, and we took him in a procession in a bullock cart, he said. And once, it was when he had an accident in January, and he ultimately lost his life in 1993. A poor lady was standing in the corner and crying like anything. She didn't appear like a family member, but she was crying more than the family members. And when we went and asked her who she is, she said, "It is he. What a great person. He got the water for us to drink and also to our land. And today we are surviving. Otherwise, we used to go to Goa or other places during the summer when we never used to get the crop during the famine time. And he is the one who prevented us from leaving our family and going elsewhere. And hence I am feeling bad." And this is how those people used to remember. Even now, wherever I go for any function, lots of elderly people, they do remember what he did and how he was, and they narrate the stories about him. But unfortunately, the younger generation is not aware of what he did. In fact, he was an architect of what is VTU, Vishweshwaraya University. What they have is he is the one who gave the one-man commission report to the government, and it was he who got it to the Belgavi, that is his birthplace. And people have forgotten that he is responsible for having a university for engineering colleges, and he also had a blueprint for the future also. And apart from that, many people are not aware that when Almaty Dam was built, in the backwaters, the Kudala Sangama, the Aikya of great Basveshwara 12th century sage, was about to get submerged. And what he did was, he planned the the well with the staircase and the bridge. And apart from that, the Kudala Sangama temple itself, each stone was marked and then it was replaced to the higher place. And the priest there, once he said, Amma, Balekundri Sahib said that water will come till here when there is floods. And it came last year. So he knew what is going to happen during the floods, and he knew during the famine how the water is going to be utilized also. And that's how we know he is the one who gave water to drink, water to the fields, and make the whole North Karnataka green for everyone, and saved Kudala Sangama. And apart from that, he never took rest. Even after retirement, he continued to be advisor, and he continued to assist the government whenever there used to be dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. And more than anything, he was a right upright, he would call the spade as a spade. And once during a meeting with the chief minister, with S. Nijlingappa, Nijlingappa commented, he being a lawyer, he said the engineers, they don't have the sense of the law, and it is useless. They just do not know the rules and the regulations. And then Mr. Balekundri got up and had said, excuse me sir, in that case, why do you require the technocrats? You can have the lawyers as your advisors. We are going, he said, and he walked away. And this is not the arrogance, this is the dignity, self-respect a person should have, because you have to respect your profession. You must see that this profession is rededicated to the society for the benefit of the service of the society, and that's exactly what he did, and became a Kayaka Yogi. And even after he is no more, after so many decades, people still remember because of the work that he has done. And thank you very much. Please remember, the great people, their work remains even after their death, and that's what Balekundri's work is seen all over Karnataka. And let us remember him and respect him, and our salutes to the hard work. The younger generation should learn and take inspiration and try to be and emulate like him. Thank you.